Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Deku Tarot. I'm going to be doing your weekly tarot reading for May 6th through the 12th of 2019. Alrighty, Aquarius. So this week I'm going to do all the weeklies with my Game of Thrones deck. It's my brand new deck here. I got it for my birthday. My oldest just had a little incident, coincidentally, the day before these arrived. So perfect timing. I thought I would do them all the weeklies in the Game of Thrones this week just because, it's the last season. And if you guys didn't know this, I've actually read all the books. I met George R. R. Martin twice. So I'm also a huge fan of the show. And I really like, I really, really love the illustrations in this deck. So I had to get it. Well, I've been wanting it for a while. It was actually a gift. But it comes with this amazing little guidebook. It's a hardcover one. And they have little Game of Thrones or, A Song of Ice and Fire themed little spreads here, which is really, really cute. So yeah, we're gonna do all the weeklies with the Game of Thrones tarot, and I just want to say thank you guys for all of your support. And if you haven't, to make sure to go like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And check out your weeklies as well as your monthlies for May for all your other placements. We're not just our sun sign, so it's important to check out and see if there are messages that we need to hear or that we resonate better with from our other placements, okay? Alrighty, Aquarius, let's look at general and career for you guys this week. General and career for my Aquarians. What comes right out is Eight of Coins reversed. Interesting. We'll see about that. Can you just show me Aquarius for general life, career, money? The Devil. Ooh. So guys, if you are getting caught up in, I don't know, if you guys do not have a job, you might have some addiction problems or issues in terms of finding a job and keeping it. To me, it feels like we need to put in some more work here because we're getting stuck in all of the hedonistic, I don't even know why I'm getting there, the hedonistic tendencies of the devil here, of just spending money, going out drinking, going out and spending it on drugs or things like that. We need to watch out for that. Seven of Pentacles and King of Spears pops out, okay? Also the Hermit reverse, which I'm going to put over here with these three because they all kind of came out together. So I'm going to clarify the Eight of Coins reverse here in the Devil, Eight of Coins in the Devil. For Aquarius this week we get Justice reversed, Devil, and the Six of Swords here. Clarify what's bringing up this change in energy of the Devil and the Six of Swords in their general life and career. Two of Coins. As you guys can hear, there's a huge thunderstorm going on in the background. So that's happening. And I apologize, but maybe, again, it feels like we need to weather a storm this week, and instead of hunkering down, we need to get out and do something about it here. Six of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, clarify what it's saying to do here, what's coming up here. Really, what is the energies? It's contributing to the energies. Six of Cups reversed. Okay. So, we're having some issues here this week. This is a tough week for everybody. I don't know. I'm not I'm not a genius at astrology. I'm not an astrologer. I know what I do about it, but I'm not like Gregory Scott or someone like that. So go check out maybe his channel if you want to know what's going on astrologically, because obviously something the heck is up. I know that we have Saturn, I believe it's Saturn that's retrograde. I know that we also have Jupiter retrograde, and we also have Pluto retrograde. So it could be a combination of all of that, and I'm not going to get into that right now. And if you want to hear more about that Pluto retrograde, it's the 22nd to 28th, I believe, of April, that I kind of explain that for each sign. So you can go back and check that out. Anyways, let's take a look at this. Eight of Coins reversed, Justice reversed. We're definitely feeling some type of imbalance in terms of work. But also, guys, I want to say with the Devil and the Two of Pentacles, we're not juggling things. We need to juggle things better, because right now we might believe that, we're not getting work or things aren't progressing in that way and we're getting mad at everybody else. But in reality, this has to do with us. Right? You see the Justice card reverse and the Eight of Coins reverse. Might be trying to pin that on other people. But in reality, this is work that we need to put in ourselves. Okay, and if we haven't been doing that, then we can't expect things to get to where we want them to go, okay? I mean, that's kind of an obvious one. We might be chasing, again, we're chasing the dollar here, but we don't want to do the work. is really how I feel. And that's what the issue is. You'd rather chill out, you'd rather put it off, you'd rather procrastinate. And by doing that, you guys are putting yourself in a position where in the end you just feel like you're gonna have to owe people things, you're gonna have to owe people work, and it's not giving you a reliable status in terms of people that might want to or thinking of that are thinking of working with you or that are working with you. They're not going to be seeing you as very reliable. They're going to see you as somebody who is all about the money but not about putting in any of the effort and putting in any of the time to prepare. So make sure that we are really kind of doing something about that this week, okay, guys? Because that's coming up here. You know, we have to take responsibility for whatever issues, for whatever imbalances that we've brought upon ourselves, whatever mistakes that we've made. We might be thinking that there's unfairness in this, but guys, if I'm being honest with you, this unfairness has to do with you. It might have to do with Capricorn as well, but I really think that this mostly has to do with you. Sometimes people just see, the majors as signs. I see them more as energies and occasionally signs. So yeah, to me this is... We need to dilute down our indulgences here. We need to stop, fooling ourselves in some ways and realize that, we need to be like the Lannisters. We need to pay our debts here. If we owe people things, owe people work, time, money, or if we need to go and, be working towards something but we haven't been, we've been procrastinating and expecting people to just come and, find our resume and come and offer us jobs. That's a good, amazing thing about tarot that I also just want to insert here is that people expect it to be just like, here's your to-do list, this is what you have to do, and this is what's going to happen, and here's a nice little chart for everything that's going to be this way. But people are subject to free will. Things happen, and also we cannot expect things to come into our lives without putting in any effort. You have to put in effort. You can't be expecting payment for sitting around and, sleeping late and doing nothing here. It's look, we get the Three of Cups and the Three of Swords, and I was just shuffling them. I don't even know why I was continuing to shuffle them, but obviously it's that these cards could come out here. There's Three of Cups and a Three of Swords situation. This might have to do with love, and we'll look at it. Okay, we'll see what comes out for love. This could be that there's a third-party situation that is bringing you heartbreak here. We're finding something out, and it does feel really unjust. And we might have to leave, move on, and we're wishing that we didn't have to, and that we didn't have to be alone here. However, it's saying to buck up, be the King of Spears. When the going gets tough, the tough ones get up and they keep on fighting. You have strength, you have resolve, and you should still feel confident about yourself. Whatever, the situation is, you can overcome this. So again, whether it's diluting down your indulgences, you're drinking too much, you're spending too much time, messing around, fooling about, when we need to be looking for work, working here, because with the Eight of Coins reverse, Justice reverse, the Devil upright here, and the Six of Swords is we need to leave this behind in the past and move on towards actually working, and know that even if it doesn't feel that exciting and we're not seeing the money, we're not seeing what we want from it right away, know that you will in the future. You have to master this, though. Or again, talk to maybe a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that might be a master of whatever you're trying to do. They could help you kind of take control. But this is, we need to come into some more self-mastery here, which is, I'm kind of surprised I don't even see the Strength card, because this has a lot to do with that. If you're not mastering your indulgences, you're not the master of what you want to do here. So you're not going to be happy chasing the dollar and not enjoying the work here, but you want the money, you don't want to do the work, and that's an issue we have to face this week and really deal with and say, I can't be living like this anymore. I can't be treating work and people and my career and money situation like this anymore. It's not doing me any good. It's going to end up bringing me heartbreak, because every time you go out and do this, you're like, why did I do that? Now I have less savings. So guys, try not to numb yourself. Try not to turn away because it feels difficult and you don't want to deal with it, or you're feeling, no pity parties. Okay? Actually realizing as I do this, never mind. I was like, I think I've skipped over Capricorn on accident. We'll have to go back. Alright, so let's pull a Stacey DeMarco Halloween Oracle for a message from Spirit for the week. And also, guys, this week, Mercury moves into Taurus. Let's talk a little bit about that while I shuffle. Mercury is obviously the planet of communication, perception. So when it goes retrograde, we obviously have issues with communication. It's not retrograde, though, and it's moving into Taurus. So we can expect a lot of logical thinking, communicating. Again, things that make sense are what are going to rule our communications, rule our thoughts, okay? We're not going to be distracted by all this other stuff, or especially emotions. It's very logical, very grounded. Again, we're going to be taking our time in decisions because we're going to be making decisions like Taurus is in terms of processing all these decisions and everything that goes into it through all of our five senses, okay? And once we've made up our mind, you guys are going to be unshakable. In terms of love, it can also bring out declarations of love, sensual, lustful, flirting words here, a lot of Venusian romantic energy. We're going to want to, confess our feelings, be dramatic about it, write people beautiful poems and notes and send them things. We want to chase that Venusian aspect of love, which is just pure pink love. So let's see. Message for my Aquarians this week from their higher selves. We get hearth. Happiness in our heart and homes. Okay, so hearth. Let's look at this. It's a perfect card for this weather, honestly. Should the hearth card appear in your divination, you are being asked to look at your idea of what home and family is for you. Take the time to build up your love fire and have it burning brightly. Make your relationships a priority. If there is a conflict within your home and family, it is time to take concrete steps to address the issue for good. If you or a member of your family is away from home due to travel or work, know that protection is being given. Okay, guys, beautiful message from Spirit there. Focus on what brings you love and how we can get more of that in our hearts and homes, how we can build that up and what it means to us, okay? What kind of love and home and family life we want to build around ourselves. So let's look now at love, okay? If you guys want to book a private reading or join me on Instagram or Twitter, I think I'm not going to do Patreon, I've decided, but Instagram and Twitter, as well as booking a private reading. All that information is right below this video in my description box. Alright, love for my Aquarians this week. What's going to be coming in or happening in their love lives, love and romance for my Aquarians this week. Hold on one second. She's barking. Alright, hopefully she'll be okay now. Okay. Every time I say it, she goes off again. Alright, Eight of Spears. Okay, continue to show me love. Okay, hold on. Okay, I am going to lose it, guys. Every time I press the pause off, she starts barking again. This fucking dog. Okay. Comment below if you would pet like that waits until you press the play button to start barking again. Alright, Eight of Spears. Alright, so that's pretty decent. Communication in the beginning of the week. Love, romance for my Aquarians. Whoa. The Sun. Two of Swords. Okay, wow, this is... I hope she stops barking, because this video is going to be really annoying if she doesn't stop barking. Okay. Okay, hopefully she's done barking. The Two of Swords. Coming up for love for you guys. Four of Wands reversed and Eight of Swords reversed. Interesting, the Eight of Swords reversed has been showing up a lot in a lot of love readings this week. I think it was in Libra, I think it was in Scorpio as well. It might have also been in Virgo, so check out. If you're dealing with anyone with those signs, or you have placements in those areas, do check out those readings. Clarify the Eight of Spears to the Sun here. To me, this feels like there is a reveal. There's communication that is revealed. What's happening there with the Eight of Swords to the Sun? What's bringing up these energies for my Aquarians in love and romance this week? Nine of Wands reversed. To me, this feels like if you guys have been fighting, communicating about something, fighting a reveal, or you've had your boundaries up and you didn't want to see something for what it was, the Nine of Wands reversed says, we're looking at our boundaries and we're maybe releasing some here. That's how I usually see it. It's a release of how intensely we've kept people out or how we've kept things in. Okay? So, we might feel obstinate, honestly, in terms of, whoa. I almost dropped the whole deck. Okay, that would have been terrible because these cards are very slippery. Just hit it, almost knocked it right over my elbow when I went to reach. Alright, let me get another clarifier here before we go off. Maybe that's why it wants me to keep going. The Hermit reversed. There is a fear of being alone. And yet you guys are obstinate in terms of what you need to see here. You have these pushes, whether it's through communication from somebody else. Let me actually just see real quick if that's what it is. 8 of Wands. What is the 8 of Spears? 8 of Spears. Queen of Cups. So we might be hearing from a Cancer, Pisces, or again, this is if you guys have any water placements, or even just, feels more Cancer, Pisces. I don't really see this as a Scorpio energy, honestly, but it's also just saying to, you guys might be delivering a compassionate, loving message here, or a water sign might be doing that to you. Like a Cancer or Pisces, or again, I don't know, this feels very feminine. Not like, if you're not dealing with a female, it's fine, but there's somebody. It might not even be that someone's communicating their feelings, or you guys are. I'm getting another thing where it's, you guys might be talking to, Cancer. I don't know, I'm getting specifically Cancer, maybe a Pisces, but this really feminine, loving energy that is telling you, that gives you some type of, you guys are talking or something, and whatever they say really resonates to you in terms of your love life and really helps you out here. I feel like it allows you to see something for what it is, to see what you really need to do. It illuminates a situation for you. It illuminates a choice. You guys are seeing a choice for what it is here, but you're also almost unwilling to make this choice. When you see the Hermit reverse, we are trying to ignore what we're being shown. We're trying to look away. We're trying to shut our eyes to what is being shown. Because, I mean, the light is coming down, and look at how the light is coming into his face from the opposite angle because he's reversed. King of Coins. It has a choice. There's a choice here. It might have to do with the Taurus, King of Coins. And the Lovers. Wow. Okay, so, guys, some of us are going to feel a lot of intense feelings and emotions. There's just a lot of intensity about choice and love this week. Wow. Because at the center of your reading is the Two of Swords, and then we also see the Lovers. So, yes, there is a choice here. There is a choice here. I mean, you could be dealing with a Taurus, you could be dealing with a Gemini, you could be dealing with a Cancer this week. To me, the Cancer is somebody that helps you, whoever this person is that's communicating in the beginning here is somebody that is helping you see something from a different perspective, and from a way where you're being illuminated to a choice that I don't think you guys knew you had in some ways. In some ways you were trying to be obstinate and be like, no, I have to stick this out. I have to be where I'm at here. I can't do this. And then it's like, this person's like, okay, but all is fair in love and war. That's also a message that I'm getting here, is all is fair in love and war. And what a message from a Game of Thrones deck. So to me, again, there's communication that leads us very quickly to some realizations about where we have maybe held ourselves back, where we have refused to see something for what it is, where we have maybe not gone within and really thought about how we feel or what this situation is that's coming up here. So, we need, this is again, I feel like some of you guys have been through a breakup, or you're going through this time where there's a sudden choice that you have to make, or a sudden choice that is made, and you're all of a sudden alone. Some of us are going through a breakup, and we're feeling kind of confused about that. It's like a sudden illumination, but you're alone. You're feeling very suddenly isolated. It's very unwelcome. It's very unexpected here. But you need to welcome this opportunity to reflect about this choice here. So whatever is coming in, whatever you're being, it could even just be that, while you're meditating, while you're just off on your own, something in your heart or even in your mind here, like, alerts you. It's like a message coming in from yourself that's like, what brings you happiness? Who brings you happiness? Who brings you love? The Sun is a beautiful, beautiful card, but there is this energy of illumination with it, and sometimes, again, with the Hermit reverse, it's seeing something that we didn't really want to see, being forced to look at something that we didn't even really want to stop and look at right now, or, we've been ignoring here. We need to bask in these achievements, because whatever choice this is, it will bring us love. This is the choice in love that is really big this week, guys. You do have a choice. You do have options. And some of us are realizing that we do have more options, that we can move. We can move forward as long as we're willing to see what we need to see here, to do what we need to do. When the Two of Swords is there is a choice that needs to be made. And when the Lover's there, you know, it's just very, this is a choice that needs to be made this week, honestly, for a lot of you guys. This is a choice that we're coming to, a situation that we're dealing with this week. Four of Spears reversed too, though, is interesting. We're just not feeling, we're not sure. We have a choice. We don't know which way it's going. We don't really know or believe we can get to where we want to here. When the Four of Wands, or, you know, Four of Spears in this deck is reversed, there is this energy of everything that we want really seeming just out of reach, because, like, oh, I want to do this, but, you know, I can't because of this reason. I want to tell this person how I feel and I want to go for them, but I can't because I know that they're dating somebody else. Or, you know, you just feel that you're an outsider here, honestly. When I see the Four of Wands reversed, you feel like you're cut out. Like there's a glass wall that separates you from the choice that you want to make, from going into what you want to. I'm sorry that she's barking. I don't know what her problem is today. There's nothing I can do about that dog. She's not really mine. Does not listen to me. Eight of Swords. Reverse again is that push to, like, do something about it. There's a decision, and we're realizing again that we're feeling like an outsider, yet there's this, like, I don't know, I'm feeling like I need to go and tell this person this, I need to make this decision, I need to do this. You could also again be feeling shame, guilt, anger. There's really skewed perceptions of reality with the Eight of Swords reversed, and we need to take time, you know, opening our eyes and really seeing the situation for what it is. I think there's one more that wants to come out here. Strength. Yes, have strength in this decision. This is a difficult thing here that you're going through. We see Brienne. Hold on one second. Again, this is saying that we need to get our situation under control here. We need to own up to what we need to own up to. This is a week of strength for you guys. You need to level up here. You need to be like Brienne. We need to face the things that we don't want to face, do the things that we don't want to do, and just do it, okay? Because the more that we put it off, the worse it's going to be, okay? You're going to find yourself stuck in a bad situation. So again, we need to hold our ground, okay? We need to deal very sensitively with a hurt here. We need to deal with something, a wounded part of ourselves, and overcome it here. That's what we're doing here. We're overcoming a sensitive, and again, a wounded part of ourselves that is difficult to deal with, and that, you know, we're going to try to weasel our way out of it and be like, well, no, I'm not in the wrong. I didn't do this. No, you need to own up to this and face a very difficult truth here. We need to break some addictions, negative thinking patterns, and go for what we need to. We need to face our whatever we fear this week, okay? Woo, big stuff for you guys. Please check out your monthly reading for May. That kind of reminds me of some of the messages that came out in that reading. Really big, really intense messages. So do check out your May 2019 reading, okay? Let's get some Romance Angel Oracle cards here. One for singles, one for couples. One for my Aquarian singles for love this week. We get deception. Wow. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. So whether you're single or dating, there's somebody that you're dealing with that is wearing a false mask, and that could be why this is a painful thing that's happening here. They might suddenly be ghosting you, hurting you, and you're like, I don't get what happened here. And you could be realizing you went for the wrong person or situation here. All right, Aquarian couples, those that are in relationships, monogamous, married. Okay, what's coming out here from my Aquarians and couples, Aquarian couples? As I almost say the wrong thing, and then you guys are like, what is she doing? Why won't one come out? Okay. Unrecruited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Whoa, okay. So we have two very dark cards this week. So again, it doesn't have to be singles, couples. It could be however you read this, or they might both kind of resonate with you. There's a situation here where maybe somebody lured you in and it's just an unrecruited love. They're never going to feel the same way for you as you feel for them. Or we need to, again, look at the way this guy's like peeking in on this chick, but she's obviously with somebody else. You know, or again, maybe it's the other way around. I feel like maybe somebody getting deep here, maybe a past lover died here and that's who she's thinking of. So she'll never get over this person, even though this person's trying to romance her. So it could be a situation like, you know, this is never going to be what the person that you have in mind is going to be, whatever you're in right now. It's not what you want, even from either from your side or the other person's side. Again, you could be getting rejected this week, having somebody leave you, and that could be why it's an unrecruited love, because somebody here is attached to somebody else, and we need to face that this week here, okay? Whether it's you or the other person. All right, Aquarius. So do check out your weeklies as well as your monthlies for all of your sun, moon, and rising placements. Thank you guys so much for your support. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And have a wonderful and blessed week, guys, okay? Thank you. And if you want to book a private reading, all that information is right below this video in my description box.